Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Price's Pretty Ponies here for a gameplay commentary on Call of Duty Black Ops. And here we're going to be using an M16 with red dot sight. Yeah, and one thing I always wonder about the M16 was, the red dot sight, my bad, is that why the red dot is always there. I mean, it's like just there. My theory is that it's a pimple, and the government makes a pimple on the thing, or they just shave it off like teenagers, and they put it on. And it's very funny because I think if you put Neutrogena on it, it would just go away, and you'd be stuck with no dot sight, and you'd pretty much have a pretty hard match shooting. But yeah, and that's one thing I wanted to talk about. But since it's my first commentary, I wanted to tell a few things about. Oh, look up there. Do you think there's anything out there from like the Halo 3 trailer? One thing about me is, you should probably know, is I'm Turkish. I'm from Turkey. I was born there. I lived there for about 13 years. I lived on a farm in like the country in Turkey, and we farmed sugarcane. I love sugarcane. It's delicious. Like, I would just eat it. I would eat like 5 of them whole, and they called the paramedics like 15 times. And now I'm allergic to it because apparently it like fucked up my liver or something like that. And then we moved to Little Town, Wyoming, and I still live there. I'm about 21, and I live with my dwarf buffalo. He's about 7 foot tall, and my parents, my mom and dad, my sister who got stabbed in the her guts eaten out by a sport from some weirdo. I don't know what happened to her, but she's still alive. But she's like stuffed, so she's really not alive. Well, never mind that. What I do for a living is I'm a porn star, and you might be asking, seriously, is this guy joking around? He's so like such a retard. Well, I'm actually not a retard, guys, because I went to Harvard. I'm actually pretty smart. I had all A's, not in Harvard, of course, because that's almost impossible. But when I was in Turkey, yeah, it's pretty fun. I like Harvard. I like the teachers. They were pretty nice. I mean, they were only people that didn't make fun of my accent. Yeah, I decided, instead of being a boring job like a lawyer or a businessman, I decided, you know what, I'm gonna become a porn star. Something fun. And another one of my jobs is I make boxes for Amazon. Like you see here, I get very frisky with boxes. That's how I make them. I make little boxes for Amazon so they can ship their stuff. And those are my jobs, guys. It's pretty simple. And I noticed this bag. It must be a hefty bag because it is very hard to break. I have been knifing it for like the past minute, and it has not even broken at all. So much detail goes into this game from Treyarch. I really applaud them. Like as you see here, it's like freaking like whatchamacallit, made out of jizz or something, because it's like so hard and it's sticky too. Like you get stuck into it. Like I can't move now. And then this guy and Wheezy, which is a pretty retarded name in my opinion, sent me this message.
That trash bag looks like a butthole.
Oh, he said that trash bag looks like a butthole. Yeah, I guess you could say that. I just like hiding my trash bag. And then my strategy in search and destroy, if you're asking, is when we're defending, I hide in the back of the map, and I just go and once they plant the bomb, I go out there. Because you know when you're defending, whatchamacallit, if time runs out and they haven't planted a bomb, you win. So that's what all I do. I just hide in the back of the map and just say, just laugh to myself while I watch them lose. It happens all the time, but it didn't happen in this match. But you know, hopefully it'll happen in one of my later commentaries. I don't play much other game types besides Search and Destroy. It's probably like the only one I play. It's pretty awesome. Yeah, I just noticed this, but on the ballistic knives, there's a Russian flag. It's very interesting. Yeah. They're my neighbors, so I kind of enjoy it. Like every time I look at my ballistic knife, I can say like one of my neighbors is in my hands, and I just use them to knife people. And people always ask me like, what's probably the best way to kill someone? I usually tell them something like, whatchamacallit, First, I would take a butter knife, cut open their throat, take a spork, and eat out all of their vocal cords like spaghetti. And if you really want to get brutal, I would at least do the same thing to their stomach. And then I chop them up into little bite-sized cubes and serve them at for hors d'oeuvres. Well, don't call me a cannibal because, you know, it's like a life or death situation, because usually I only do this when people attack me. And I'm just going under this chair to get rid of this splinter with my tweezers to make sure when someone sits on there, they don't hurt their booty. And I find this vodka here, and I'm like, oh, this is not good for children, might as well get rid of this. And then I find this soup bowl, and there's nothing in it. I don't understand why. There's nothing in the soup bowl. Someone must have been here. Bigfoot must have been here. And I do know a glitch, guys, how to get Bigfoot and how to find Indiana Jones' secret temple. So I will do that in a later commentary. But it will only be by myself, so we don't have any distractions, you know what I mean? It's pretty interesting. It just, like, where did Treyarch come up with this stuff? Bigfoot of all things. Bigfoot. And now we're switching sides, and I kind of have to go out and attack. It's pretty funny.
Destroy the objectives.
Like I've been sitting there the whole time. And now you actually get to see a little bit more gameplay. Sorry guys, it's just my strategy. And another thing about me that I didn't mention is that, whatchamacallit, is that my uncle is Barack Obama. And he does have a little bit of Turkish in him. I know he says he's from Kenya, but his mom is Turkish. And it's funny because, people always make fun of Barack when I talk to him and I tell them that they're my uncle. Like, they say really bad stuff about him, and I'm like, that's pretty racist, dude. So I'm like, I would just like to say that if you're a fan of my videos in the future, probably not right away because this is my first video, of course. But if you're in the future, just kind of leave Barack alone. I mean, he's a nice guy. When I was just a little kid, he would give me cookies. Chocolate chip, oatmeal cookies to be exact. I love oatmeal cookies. He's a nice guy. So I would just say leave him alone. Give him his time. He's gonna get it done. I know him. He usually gets stuff done. The only thing bad I would say about him is when he shot Hillary Clinton with a pistol. But then he brainwashed her, and now she's one of his secretaries.
Search and destroy.
No one knows this. It's kind of like a new on my commentary, so I'd be careful telling this to anyone in the government, because they would probably try and hunt me down. But you know, I'm just stating the truth. I'm sure Barack would be fine with it. I mean, it's only him. Like, and I heard Hillary's fine because all it was her little toe. And I do that all the time. I practically pull it out with like a tweezers, and I feed it to my my buffalo, my dwarf buffalo. He also eats those too, besides the pretzel goldfish. But we just prefer not to feed him that because I have a cool thing about me. It's like a genetic thing. I can grow back toes. Yeah, that's why I pretty much like to pluck them off. Yeah, my friend told me from Russia that if you cut off enough body pieces, you become tougher. And if you're tough like Russia, you can do anything. Yeah, and one person that kind of inspired me to like kind of do these videos is FPS Russia. I mean, he's from a foreign country, and he wasn't afraid to show off his voice and his accent. So I decided, you know what, I'm gonna stop, get out of hiding, and go and show it off. And it's what I decided to do. But I'm not gonna be doing any gun videos. I'm gonna be doing commentaries, of course. And maybe every once in a while I'll annoy people. You'll see that in the future too. And I just like to have fun with my videos. Just talk to you guys about my life, what's going on with me, news about Turkey. Another thing I like is basketball. I love basketball. Because I know the Turkish team is one of the best teams in Europe. I used to watch them all the time when I was like 10, 11, 12 and all that stuff. And I still watch them. Because on DirecTV, they gave me a special offer because I told them they were Turkish. Ooh, right in the ass. That's funny. And they gave me a special offer that I could get Turkish TV. Turkish TV is a special channel where they exclusively And then all of a sudden I see these guys walking, running in place, and I'm like, oh yeah, it's just me. And Turkish TV is pretty awesome. It gives you everything about Turkey. And I know the Turkish language, but I promise I won't use the language in my commentaries. I actually kind of forgot it, but I can still kind of like understand it, because it's been so long. And I never even talk about it because my mom and dad really don't care about talking Turkey. And we just speak English because we think English is a little bit easier, because the Turkish language is all jibbly jabbly and all over the place. And yeah, and I'm pretty excited because I think the Turkish team might get Kobe Bryant, I think you've been hearing. And we're going to have a pretty loaded team, considering we have Darren Williams on our team, Allen Iverson. Yeah, and we're going to have a fully loaded team on Turkey. We're going to destroy the competition. I can't wait. I'm going to play. Hopefully I can get tickets to one of the games, and maybe I'll bring my camera with and you guys can watch it. Maybe that'll be fun. And here this guy is just trying to... He's pretty much outnumbered. And it kind of sucks for him because they're 4 against 1, and he just gets killed here because he's like, should I run down the stairs or should I just stand here in plain sight?
We lost that round, but it's not over yet.
And another thing about me is I love Jello. I love Jello so much. The thing I love about Jello the most is it's just so creamy and just delicious. And it's like, it's got a little bit of like watery, but it's still solid. My personal favorite is the strawberry Jello. It's the original, and it's just, you can't go wrong with strawberry. But put in the comments, guys, what's your favorite Jello? I would like to know, so I can maybe, you know, have like maybe a Jello dinner with you guys sometime. Like a vlogging thing, like where we all make a video of ourselves eating Jello, and we can put it together in like a cool montage with epic music, like, yeah, something like that. One of my jobs is I love Big Time Rush. No, not one of my. It is one of my jobs I've had before. Is I used to be a singer, and I really like Big Time Rush because I can relate to it. I used to be in one of those kind of things when I was 16. I used to be a professional singer. I used to do whatchamacallit, things for stuff like SpongeBob when I would do the singing songs, like, you know, the first episode with the anchovies. Yeah, I did that where I was like, that was me, and it was awesome.
Enemy Cobra heading your way.
What the fuck?
And about the Super Bowl before, I just noticed this, but it was like the Free Bears came and got it, or what was the girl's name that came in? Never mind, the Free Bears came. Because I'm not that good with nursery rhymes because I never really had them, but there's my best friend Keith. He's really good with nursery rhymes. He tells me the stories all the time, so I'm trying to get a good hang of it. And hopefully I can learn a little bit more about that. And another thing about me, really quickly before this match ends, is my gamer tag is Horn Here's a Noob. I'm not very afraid to say it, because I don't really care, because I already have like 50 friend requests, because I'm very popular. And I don't care if you send me a message, and the reason it's Horn Here's a Noob is because I'll tell you in the next episode, because I want to kind of save it for next time, but I'll tell you later. And here this guy is about to get killed by the chopper gunner, and that's about it. This is pricesprettyponies after a pretty good match. Oh, that guy likes rainbows. You can kind of tell he's got like a, is that like a turkey or something with a rainbow? Well, that's pretty cool. And this is oh, you relax. Fucking gay. That's some pretty strong language. But this is Raging Ridley signing out after a quick gameplay commentary on Call of Duty Black Ops. I'll see you guys later. This is me signing out.